If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one side, you've got Andy Reid, L.A. native, grew up about 15 miles or so north of here, up near Dodger Stadium. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
A pickup there of 28 yards. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. First and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Tui Pelotu into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
Set.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. Set.
On the ground, this is Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Set. Grenade. 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 What is it?
Play action now. It's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Grenade. Set.
Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ready.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll run with Harris. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Grenade. 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 Grenade.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Ready.
Harris will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Patrick to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's made there by Burks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. Short throw caught by the tight end Gray. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Mahomes. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Run.
Hey, talk to me. What you got? Hey, check motion.
Run.
Put your hands on it.
Give up the middle to Harris. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Run. Set. Ready. Run. Set.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Set. Ready. Run. Camp. Ready.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Run. Set.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. Lion. Go.
A run with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready. Run. Set.
Here's Herbert. Short throw, taken in by Disley. And he's in. Will Disley. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's taken in by Burks. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action here. Mahomes. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set. Black 80, black. Set.
Here's Harris. Second and 7.
Set. Ready. Hot. What is it?
On the zone read, here's Harris. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Hot.
Motion.
Hot.
Another run here with Harris. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Ashton Jelani that time, able to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Set. Kappa. Set.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. 380. Hot. Ready.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Set. 380. Hot. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Set. 380. Ready.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Dicker's kick is good, and the Chargers have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now Andy Reid will bring in the field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports
Our look
halftime
around the
report.
NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is Malik Neighbors. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Giants win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Colts took care of business. They win it by 5. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Raiders. And here's Jalen Waddle. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Dolphins get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll swing this out to Harris. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Delta.
Now Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Black 80, black.
Throwing, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
380. Run. Set. 380. Run. Ready.
Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Count it, count it, count it. Go.
On the ground, this is Harris. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
To throw is Herbert. Pass on right side by Conklin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Set. Delta. Set. What is it?
On the give, it's Harris. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Herbert to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
380.
Now it's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Off the play fake, Mahomes. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Yellow, yellow.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Set.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one finds McConkey. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Run. Set. Wide 80. One is out. Set.
On play action. Now Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. 17 yards on that connection, and the Chargers have the first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 380. Three out. One is out.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
380. Delta. Set. Set.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through, and the Chargers go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing is Mahomes. Out wide, setting up a screen for Rice.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One of the tight ends in motion right. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Camper. Ready.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Come on now, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Set. 380. Right. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 380. Right. Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 380. Right. 380. Right. Set.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down.
Set. 380. Right. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Chargers first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
They'll run here. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's 2nd down.
Set. 380. Run. Why did
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
380.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Wide 80. Wide 80. Hot. Ready.
They'll run. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Second down, they need 7.
Lion. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Here comes second down. To throw is Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.